going on, everybody? MrAGeezie here, bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time it's up against Bryson. Now Bryson's running in with Keldeo, a Selgor, Manectric. He's got that Chestnut, Noivern, and he's got the Infernape. Now I'm running in with a different team than I usually run. I've got Skarmory, Infernape. I've got my Cloyster, Dragonite, Quagsire, MrAGeezie, yeah buddy, and I've got my Venusaur here. So very interesting looking at his team. Not really sure what he's going to want to lead off with. He might set up rocks with one of his pokes, or he just may decide to torment me, if you will. His Mega has to be Manectric, so now that we know that, we're going to look forward to it. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this battle turns out, guys. Ready to get into this battle here now with Bryson, who's issuing a challenge. So Bryson's issuing a challenge. He's going to go ahead and lead off with Infernape. Infernape comes in. I'm going to go ahead and send out Skarmory. Now Skarmory, obviously this isn't the best type matchup. And Infernape's going to go ahead and get the flamethrower off. I am able to survive it though, and my card is going to activate. So we're going to kick out this Infernape, hopefully for something favorable and not going to knock us out. A Selgor comes in. We're going to go ahead and get a Brave Bird off on this Selgor. That's almost picture perfect. Get this Brave Bird off on this bug type, and Excelgor goes down and out with the crit, and well, he's done. That's fast. Now we do get recoil damage, and we're pretty much done. Infernape's going to come in. Now the question is, do I want to just stay in, or do I want to possibly use him for death fodder? I'm going to go ahead and switch out. I'm going to send MrAGeezie himself, Quagsire, yeah buddy. Here comes a Mach Punch. A Mach Punch isn't going to be enough to take me out. Plus, we've got lefties, so we pretty much back up to full health almost. Now, he's going to withdraw Infernape. I'm assuming he is scarfed and locked in. He's going to send out Chestnut. Now, Chestnut causes huge problems for my poke, and I figured that's what he would do. So I just went straight for an attack and went for the Waterfall. Waterfall's not going to do much. We are going to get lefties, and that's going to heal us back to full health. So yay for that. Now we're going to go ahead and switch out because we don't want to take on this Chestnut. No way. We're going to send out Fertilizer, the Venusaur. He'll be able to eat up any kind of grass attack this guy wants to throw. He's going to throw the Seed Bombs at us. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but not much. He's going to withdraw Chestnut now. Most likely to try to bring in that Infernape, who's going to go ahead and do some damage, but not before we Mega Evolve. And since we're going to Mega Evolve, we're going to have that Thick Fats. And Thick Fat's going to allow for us to take those fire attacks like a champ. Here comes a Sludge Bomb on the Infernape, and it does a lot of damage. Not only that, it poisons the Infernape, so really, really fortunate for us. Infernape takes some damage from the poison. I'm going to switch out Fertilizer, even though it would have been okay for him to stay in. I'm going to go to Quagsire here because he's going to be able to take any kind of attack this Infernape wants to throw. He's going to run the Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is going to hit our Quagsire, and lo and behold, it takes us down to 160, and we take it. Now, he's going to get damaged by recoil. We're going to get lefties, but the best part about this is that poison. That poison being there from that Sludge Bomb earlier is enough to finish off the Infernape. So Infernape goes down and out. All really good planning. Now, Keldeo comes out next. Now, you're looking at this water-water matchup. I really don't want to get walled, so I'm going to switch out. We're going to go straight back into Fertilizer. Fertilizer comes in, and Keldeo uses Hydro Pump. I'm actually very surprised that he used Hydro Pump. I'm not sure what he was expecting to do against Quagsire. Maybe just get some chip damage. Not sure. But he does switch out, and he's going to send in his Noivern. Now, Noiverns, from what I believe, do have a Psychic attack. So I'll debate, do I want to stick around or not for this Noivern? I decided to play it safe, and I switched out my Fertilizer. And we're going to send out Skarmory, my death fodder, so I can at least see what he's got. And he's got Flamethrower. So Flamethrower is going to take out my Skarmory, unfortunately for me. But, you know what? He did his job and did some scouting. So if he was going to attack with that, we're going to be okay. We're going to send in Cloyster, and this is perfect because we're in a situation to where we're set to do a lot. Cloyster's going to get this, however, we get burnt, and that absolutely wrecks our plan of sweeping the rest of the team. That burn's going to cut our attack in half. We do run Shell Smash, so we are going to get our attack raised sharply and our speed, but it's still cut in half, so that's unfortunate and sad. So here we go. We're going to just go ahead and ISO spare this Noivern, and it's going to be more than enough to finish off the Noivern. Don't get me wrong. It's just one of those where it sucks that we have to do it, and we wasted our attack because of the burn. We would have been set to go. Here comes Chestnut now. Now we are faster than Chestnut, so we're going to get some damage. He's going to run Spiky Shield, and since we're not making a physical contact move, we're not going to get damaged by that Spiky Shield. But he is going to take some damage, assuming he doesn't get a double protect or something. Now he's going to switch out. He's going to send in Keldeo. And that's actually a really good decision by him because Keldeo is going to be able to eat up these Icicle Spears. And that's going to lead me to pretty much die to my burn. So, yeah. As you can see here, that's hit number 4, and this is hit number 5. It barely, I'm going to say not even 20%. Well, maybe 20%. The burn's going to finish off my Cloyster, walled by this Keldeo. And, yeah, it wasn't good. So we're going to send out Fertilizer, the Venusaur again, against this Keldeo. Keldeo's not going to want to stick around. He's going to actually run Secret Sword, surprisingly. And he's going to realize it's not going to do much to my Fertilizer. And we're going to go ahead and get a Hidden Power off. And we have Hidden Power Fire. And the reason why I did that was because I thought for sure he was going to switch out. But he didn't. Now he's going to switch out. He's going to switch his Keldeo out. He's going to go to Chestnut. Chestnut comes in. And simply put, I don't want to take that. But we are going to run Energy Ball on Chestnut. It does a little bit of chip damage. And it does drop his special defense. So that is awesome. We're going to run Hidden Power now. Hidden Power Fire on my Venusaur. It's super effective. And down goes Chestnut. Very surprised that my Venusaur was faster than this Chestnut. I thought it was faster than me. But it didn't work out. So here comes the Manectric. It's going to be a Mega Evolving Manectric. And most Manectrics either carry Flamethrower or Hidden Power Ice, both of which I'm resistant to now with the Thick Fat ability, which is amazing, by the way. In fact, he runs Thunderbolt because that's probably his best source of damage right there. It's not very effective. That was a crit hit. I'm going to go ahead and run the Sleep Powder, and the Manectric is asleep now, so I don't really have to worry about the Manectric now, and I can pretty much set up on anything. Manectric is fast asleep, big old yellow spiky hair, and we're going to go ahead and run an Energy Ball on this poor guy. Energy Ball is nearly going to take it out, but not quite. He's still asleep, and we're going to just go ahead and Energy Ball this guy out. So down goes Manectric, and he's got one person left, and it's been dodging me the entire time. Here comes Keldeo. Keldeo finally comes in up against my Venusaur. He's going to run the Surf. The Surf hits, but it's not very effective. It's not going to be able to finish me off. Here comes my Energy Ball. And Energy Ball is able to hit Keldeo, and that ends the match for a very good matchup here against Bryson. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter, and just check me out on Facebook. Join the Facebook. Join the Facebook page. I'd love it. Alright guys, remember the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Until next time, catch 'em all.